Everybody, hope you guys are having a great day. We have a great episode of SmackDown Live planned for you guys this evening. If there's any point in the video you enjoy, leave a like, share your thoughts in the comment section down below. But we're going to get on to tonight's episode from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Alright guys, so we are starting this episode of SmackDown Live off with the Drifter Elias. We've, the last couple weeks, seen him on Raw, but again, there isn't a specific place for him at the moment. He's been doing very well on Raw of late, so we're going to see how Elias does in another match here on SmackDown Live. Again, he was last time we saw him, he won the Fatal 4-Way at Hell in a Cell between him, Dolph Ziggler, and two other participants. Elias came out on top. Okay, it was Elias, Dolph Ziggler, Curtis Axel, and Kurt Hawkins. There we go. Kind of forgot about that for a bit, but Elias, again, has a lot of momentum, so we're going to see what he can do here on SmackDown Live tonight. So we're going to see who his opponent is. Crowd ready to walk with Elias, it seems. Alright, so his opponent is going to be Aiden English. I don't think we've seen English in a little while, probably a couple weeks, I think. So we're going to see if he could get back on track. Looking to pick up the victory, so we're going to get this first matchup of the evening underway. Again, as I said in the intro, if there's any point in the video that you enjoy, these two shaking hands before the match, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's get this matchup underway and in English with the offense. But Elias now, big elbow right to the face. Just wasting no time. Ducks under. Oh, big leap. There, they bump into each other a bit. And Elias right into the drift away. That might be it for English already. 1, 2, 3, and no. Okay, that was very close. Thought he had him there for a moment. English somehow kicking out. Big right hands. Stomps to the midsection. Big clothesline by English now. Smart move by Elias to roll out of the way. Gets back in quickly though. Takes him down with a big clothesline. Doesn't fully connect, but takes him down nonetheless. Big right hands. English now with the offensive snapmare to Elias. Wrenching on the arm. Oh, nice roll out from that. Elias, elbow to the face. Off the ropes now. Avoids the big boot. Got another reversal by Elias. Takes him down. Elias with the little air guitar there, taunting English. Turns him over, just elbow to the midsection, and a swinging neck breaker. And English in a lot of trouble. Setting him up for the second drift away of the match. This time fully connects. This might be it now for English. Kicks out of 1. I don't think he'll kick out of 2. And 3. That is it. Elias makes very quick work of Aiden English here. Again, continuing that momentum regardless of what show he's on. Elias is on a roll. Picks up another victory here on the blue brand. And you see the closing moments of the matchup. Swinging neck breaker into the drift away, second of the match. Elias is victorious. He may be earning himself multiple championship opportunities in the near future with the way things are going for him as of late. Elias again can relax for the rest of the evening, celebrate yet another victory. So we're going to move on to the rest of the show. Welcome back to SmackDown Live. We're here with some tag team action. Out first on their way to the ring are the Ascension, Connor and Victor. Last time we saw them, they picked up a huge victory over American Alpha, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. They've had issues with American Alpha up to that point, and they still may, not quite sure. We haven't seen American Alpha in a while, as the Ascension is, or with the as well as the Ascension too. So we're gonna see if Connor and Victor can pick up the victory here tonight. Maybe throw their name in the hat for SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship opportunity. Okay, so the Ascension ready to go. We'll see who they're facing tonight. Ready to go, little stretches and warm-ups beforehand. Right, and it sounds like it is going to be Enzo and Cass. We haven't seen them in a while too. Right, some crowd favorites on their way to the ring. Enzo and his giant microphone, as well as Big Cass with his. So both teams looking for some momentum. Again, we've been mentioning it the last couple weeks. Any sort of momentum heading into a big pay-per-view like Survivor Series is going to be good. So both of these teams looking to pick up a win. Trying to get into that matchup now. Victor starting things off against Enzo Amore. Takes him down. Oh, kitchen sink right off the bat. Knee to the midsection. Can take just about anybody down. Chop right to the shoulder and neck area. Victor wasting no time. Just flurry of right hands to Enzo. Sent outside the ring. Enzo with momentum there. Connor with the distraction and a headbutt. Gives Victor a chance to get up to his feet. Uninterrupted there. Enzo going after Connor, turns his attention right to Victor. Avoids a neck breaker. Thez pressed by Victor now. And his right hands continue to rain down on Enzo Amore. The Ascension with the offense early on. Makes the tag to Connor now. And just taken down with second rope. Diving clothesline. Connor with the reversal takes Enzo down again. The Ascension again wasting no time here, just isolating Enzo, keeping them in his corner. Enzo going for something there. Big boot by Connor. Again, Victor distracting the referee there for a moment. Bulldog now by Connor. Hot tag to Big Cass. Both big men now in the ring. Connor takes Cass down right away on a big uppercut. Again, even though Connor is big in his own right, big knee there from Cass. And a drop kick. Connor is a big man too, but Big Cass makes him look small. Back body drop to Connor, who rolls out of the way. Elbow right to the knee. Big forearm there by Connor, takes Big Cass down once more. Enzo back out onto the apron, kick to the midsection of Connor. Big right hands to Cass. Just back and forth action from these two teams. You can see they both definitely want future tag title opportunity. Cass off the ropes. Little collision there, middle of the ring, just tossing Connor as if he was Enzo size actually. Picks him up again, and a slam by Big Cass. Needs to make a tag to Victor soon. Knee to the side of the head. Cass in control. And Sidewalk slam to Connor. Victor calling for a tag, not getting the chance to yet. Drags him middle of the ring. Big Cass looking for the Empire. Elbow connects. Connor in trouble now, trying to get to his feet still. Now's his chance. Takes Big Cass down with an arm drag, waits for him to get up. And a flapjack to Cass. Right, setting up for the fall of man there. Tags in Victor, who's now the legal man in this matchup. Knocks Enzo off the apron. And hits tag finisher into the cover. 1, 2, and Enzo gets in there to break it up at the last second. Big hits to the back of Cass. Connor just bench pressing Enzo there. Backdrop suplex to Cass into the cover. 1, and Big Cass kicks out again. Turns him around and just takes him down again. Victor out onto the apron. Tossed back in by Cass. Drags him to the center of the ring. And a leg drop. Victor in some trouble. Off the ropes. And just a shoulder tackle by Cass. And early celebrations may cost you there. Gives Victor some time to get to, or at least try to get to his feet. A nice takedown, targeting the arm of the big man. Victor turns his attention there to Enzo, knocks him off the apron. Tags in Connor, setting up for another fall of man. Cass in trouble, all alone. They take him down. Connor, middle of the ring, cover on Big Cass. 1, 2, 3. No, Big Cass again. Not giving up. Flurry of right hands and an uppercut by Connor. 1, 2. Enzo back in. Big Cass kicks out though. Both teams giving it their all. Cass with the right hand. Knee to the face by Connor. Jawbreaker by Cass. And back and forth these teams go. Big right hands again. Cass in trouble, takes him down. Connor takes down Enzo once again. Cass is groggy, and another flapjack, that time face first into the turnbuckle. Or actually might have hit all three in the process. Connor into the pin, and that's a rope break. Cass's head was just barely under the rope there. Turns him around, full Nelson slam. That might be it for Cass now. 1. Oh, and again. Enzo, that little weasel, back in to the ring. Breaking things up at the last second. Victor now the legal man. Just push him off, and again raining kicks and strikes on Big Cass. Oh, and a nice takedown slide. Enzo now the legal man. Takes him down with the elbow. Big Cass seems to be down and out on the outside of the ring. And an uppercut there by Victor. Right on Enzo. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. The Ascension showing off a lot more than they have up to this point. taking down Enzo and Cass. They did great isolating each man. And they're just going at it again. Enzo and Cass in the ring. Enzo pushed out. Assault on the big man again. The Ascension sending a message to Enzo and Cass as well as the rest of the tag division here on SmackDown Live. Connor and Victor, the Ascension, just picked up a ton more momentum here. They might be a force to be reckoned with. We'll move on to the final segment of the show. Okay guys, we are closing the show hearing from our general manager of SmackDown Live, The Undertaker. Believe he has an update on what happened yesterday on Monday Night Raw between Mr. McMahon and the returning Stone Cold Steve Austin. Survivor Series is just a couple weeks away, as The Undertaker will probably mention as well, as we're gearing up towards one of the most exciting joint pay-per-views of the year. Again, The Undertaker, the general manager, has the challenge at Survivor Series, taking on Raw's general manager in the Rated R Superstar Edge. So that's going to be a great matchup. We'll see if The Undertaker has any updates on the SmackDown side of things as well. See what the dead man has to say. In 2 weeks' time, it is Survivor Series. Raw will face SmackDown. Last night on Raw, you guys heard Edge and the Raw roster with what they said they're going to do to us here of SmackDown Live. Vince McMahon even came out and threatened the Raw roster that if things don't change for the better, he's going to drastically change things on Monday night. But I have an update for what happened to him following that threat. The Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, returned to Monday Night Raw, stunning Mr. McMahon 3 times. And as soon as Vince woke up, he called me and demanded me to find a challenger for Stone Cold at Survivor Series. One thing Edge hasn't mentioned yet about that pay-per-view is each match is Raw versus SmackDown, but he didn't mention that each win for either show will be a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the pay-per-view wins bragging rights for the rest of the year. I'm going to start to find an opponent for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hold on a minute, that's the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. I don't think we weren't actually expecting him to be coming out. We didn't have anything planned for him this evening. Undertaker not too pleased with being interrupted, and not the person you exactly want to interrupt in the process, actually, because it is the Undertaker of all people. But the Lone Wolf, not afraid of the Phenom whatsoever. See what he has to say, though. I don't mean to burst your bubble, Undertaker, but you said you're going to look for an opponent for the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, you know what? Don't even try your little tournaments or whatever you're going to try to find an opponent. You're staring at someone who's going to take down Stone Cold Steve Austin at Survivor Series.
Definitely a fan favorite.
At first, I was just going to chokeslam you and send you to the back for interrupting me. But you just saved yourself by saving me some time at finding a challenger. You are the Lone Wolf, and you are one of the future superstars of this show. Therefore, I'm accepting your proposition. You're going to face Stone Cold at Survivor Series.
I'm not really concerned about it either.
Okay, the huge shocker here. Baron Corbin demanded that of The Undertaker, and he accepts. I see you don't have anything else to say, so that's good. Save yourself before I still send you to the back with some help. Don't interrupt me again, Baron, or you'll face consequences. You're lucky this time, because you gave me a great idea. at Survivor Series. The Lone Wolf will take on the Rattlesnake. Okay, that's a big, huge announcement to close tonight's episode of SmackDown Live. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. We will see everybody next time.